is the Law.
Live audio wrestling.
It's really tough to say, actually, right now, what exactly I want. I will say this is, since 2010, I have been contracted to Ring of Honor Wrestling. So for the past 7 years, I've been contracted with Ring of Honor and haven't even considered the idea of going anywhere else. So for me, this is a situation where I have had and still am having the time of my life in Ring of Honor. So for me, just to kind of take a step back and kind of look at the landscape and decide if I want to stick around, if I want to go elsewhere, and making that decision, I think is healthy for me. At 27 years old, I've never really gone out and seen what's out there and checked out the possibility of kind of seeing if I'm ready to move on or not, or go somewhere else. I don't say move up, I say move on, because I do think so highly of Ring of Honor. But for me, as far as making the actual decision, there are multiple factors. Is it something that where I want to go and I feel like I need new challenges? I mean, that's definitely a possibility. Is it a matter of wanting to stick with a company who I've been a mainstay guy with for years now, and helping that company continue to move forward? Just again, having the option to think about what I would like to do is so important to me right now. But at the end of the day, what I'm going to do and the decision I'm going to make will come down to me being as happy as possible, because I love pro wrestling. It's my life. I eat, sleep, and breathe it. And wherever I feel like I'll be at my happiest, and wherever I feel like it will be the most rewarding for me, that'll be the decision that I end up making. So unfortunately, you can't make those decisions in a couple of days. You got to actually think about and process what would be best for you. But I'm in a very cool, very lucky scenario right now where I have the option of kind of exploring these different areas. And at the end of the day, the decision that is made will be the one that makes me the happiest.
And it sounds like you're going to take your time to make this decision. It doesn't seem like you're in any kind of a rush.
Absolutely. I'm absolutely going to take my time, because I think a lot of times when you make, I don't want to say rash decisions, but when you make immediate decisions on what you would like to do, I feel like that can put you in a scenario where maybe you're second guessing yourself. For me, I don't want to have anything that I'm second guessing. I want to totally make sure this is the decision I want to make. This is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. And for me, that does take some time, because again, a lot of people think this is just some easy, okay, you just make your decision and you go. It's not. I mean, my entire life could potentially change. So this is definitely something that I need to sit back and think about, talk to the people that I'm closest with, and kind of decide what is best for me, what's best for Adam Cole. When I lost the championship to Kyle O'Reilly at Final Battle, this may sound strange, but that was one of my proudest moments, like, in wrestling. I loved the fact that I was the guy who got to pass the torch to Kyle O'Reilly. I loved the fact that it was at Final Battle. I loved his entire journey and his entire story, and the fans sticking with him and wanting him to become the next world champion. So for me to be the guy to pass that on was really, really cool. But Kyle has said this before, and I've said this because I think our feud is very special. This is the way that Kyle approaches everything, and I just think he's brilliant based on using his thoughts this way. But Kyle almost thought it was like so artistic that Kyle finally wins the Ring of Honor World Championship, and then in a quick little rematch at Wrestle Kingdom, Adam Cole's able to take the championship back. So it's like the Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly feud isn't even close to being finished, whether that's in Ring of Honor or whether that's elsewhere. That's a feud that will always last. It's a feud that will always be around. And Kyle's approach and understanding to saying that just when everyone thought the Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly saga was over, you have another thing coming. There's still years and years left of matches that we need to have against one another. So that was Kyle's approach. Instead of looking at it selfishly about himself, Kyle looked at it as this is an exciting time for the Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly feud. So, but for me personally, of course, I would have loved the chance for Kyle to have a long and strong and very good world championship run that everyone knows, and I know that he's totally capable of having. Man, I've been pretty lucky when it comes to having matches that I've wanted for quite some time, or getting matches that I've only dreamed of having, especially with some of the New Japan talent. But this one match has been a match that I've wanted for years. As far as, like, if people would ask me all the time, who's your dream opponent from New Japan Pro Wrestling, it's Tanahashi. It's gotten to a point now where my dream opponent just in pro wrestling in general is against Tanahashi. I think so highly of Tanahashi. He's a bona fide rock star. He's the face of New Japan Pro Wrestling. So to finally get this matchup and on a stage like the Hammerstein Ballroom, live on pay-per-view for our yearly War of the Worlds tour that we do with New Japan, it's awesome. I couldn't ask for a better matchup. And when I found out that this match was happening, obviously I was really excited and really looking forward to it. So it's something that I'm glad I'm getting to do in New York. It's something that I'm glad I'm finally getting to do, and it's a match that definitely won't disappoint.